Your daily dose of sports and fun. This is the Morning Drive Podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
I'm Mike Hebert, owner of Cantex Roofing and Construction. Every day is game day, and we'll get it right when it comes to your roofing, construction, windows, and mirrors. Call Cantex Roofing and Construction today. Together, we are one serving you.
Doesn't necessarily feel so delicious so far this morning, does it?
Man, the folks are angry on the chat.
They are.
It's like we lost a softball game or something. Who knew?
I get it. I get it. You lost. So I mean, it's this with regard to Texas. This texter says, I think they pitch Gutierrez and bring in Cavan to close if they have the lead.
That would be my guess.
Yeah. Gutierrez this year 10-3 with an ERA of 2.27. She gave up 68 hits, only 9 home runs on the season, but her innings pitched is way below Cavan, but she's second on the list. Cavan 226 innings, Gutierrez 80 innings. Ours was a little more evenly distributed this year than the previous year, but let's see. We get this from the chat line. Why can't Texas Tech get comfortable with Cavan? Well, she's good.
No, it's a great question. That's what you're hoping for.
Yeah,
that's what you're hoping for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're hoping for. And if the Longhorns choose to pitch Gutierrez today, that's the reason why.
Yeah. I love this question. Didn't we hire these girls to beat Texas specifically? $1 million to Kennedy and $750,000 to Terry. Sure. I mean, we hire a lot of people to do things. I mean, they hire us to do things too. I mean, they probably hired you to do your job, but I mean, I don't know that you get it done every single day. I mean, sometimes it just doesn't work your way. I feel like we've got to give the young pitcher her flowers. Came into a tough situation and pitched really good. Lincoln looked like the future. I was impressed by her.
I thought she did great in the situation, no doubt. 3 1/3 innings, 2 runs, not shut down, but she gave you a chance to come back.
Mm-hmm.
And if it had gotten any closer, if the offense had gotten going, she allowed you to hang around, and you would have probably obviously you would have gone back to Terry maybe sooner than you did. So I thought Lincoln did a great job. Again, kept you in it, not shut down. It wasn't like she pitched 3 1/3 scoreless innings. She gave up a couple runs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think she gave you a shot, and that's what you were looking for her to do at that point. So I thought she was good. I think the situation with her is really interesting because she was one of the top pitchers in the country coming out of high school, and she came to the Red Raiders. And so this is the transfer portal era, world that we live in. And I looked at her last night and I wondered, because there's been a lot of chatter on the chat line about folks joking like, hey, which of the studs at the College World Series are going to be pitching for us next year, because Nyjah Kennedy is going to, her eligibility will be gone. So you need somebody to pair with Caitlin Terry or whatever. Well, I think Samantha Lincoln's saying, hey, I'd like a shot at that, right? Yeah. And you would also think if, because this will be this is her sophomore season, correct? Yes, I believe that is right. I believe that's correct, yeah. So you would think that if they did bring somebody else in, that would probably make her feel like, this is not the place for me.
Yeah,
she wasn't going to get many opportunities, and it feels like she's good enough to be, a bigger factor somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully it's here.
Here's a positive point. This Texas Tech team is built for a 3-game series, and I believe they will come back and win 2 against Texas to become champions.
I like the depth that you have in your pitching staff with those two. I mean, there's no question. And again, the more at bats that you get against Cavan, you would think the more comfortable they get, and you start to see them have better at-bats. And not that the at-bats were terrible last night, but she's really good. She's really good.
Yeah.
So you kind of, in the situation right now you're in, you need Nyjah to be Nyjah of Monday night. You need someone to give you the confidence that, hey, we score a couple of runs, we can win this game.
Yeah. And then so let's just say you dream a little bit, just a little bit, you win tonight, and then what happens on Friday night, with your pitching? I guess you worry about, you got to just worry about tonight. You got to survive tonight. Yes. You got to do everything you can to win tonight, right? But then the question becomes: do you go back with Terry, or do you put Nyjah back out there? Because it kind of probably depends on how it goes tonight, right?
If Nyjah pitches well tonight and leads you to a victory, I don't know how you just don't go right back to her.
Yeah. Just dance with the one that brung you, right?
Man, Chuck, I was thinking the same exact thing. That was about to pop out of my mouth. Well done.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I mean, it's not very often that I'm on the same wavelength as you.
Right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking.
So there you
Chuck,
go.
give him back. You use all your words. Jamie uses his back.
I appreciate it. I didn't have to say it. Chuck just said it for me.
Yeah. Somebody says this: let's rack it up to nerves. Tech wanted revenge tonight. They will be settled down. I don't know. I mean, sometimes. I mean, Jamie, you obviously watch a lot of baseball games. You see a ton. You're at a ton. Sometimes they just hit them where you're not. There's some of that with.
Man, the Longhorns are really good at getting infield hits.
I mean, they got what, 16, 17 of them in this World Series.
Did they have 5 last night?
Yeah, I mean, it's uncanny. And then the other thing too that's uncanny is how the spin of the ball kind of affects things, and just I don't know. Sometimes it's just one of those. It's just one of those things, and that was certainly the case last night. It was just one of those things as the Red Raiders fall to Texas 7-3. But you got to flush it, right? You got to have amnesia. You got to go watch Men in Black or something. Just get it out of your system. Have that little flash that goes around. They forget all about it. The day before.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
The flashy thingy.
Yeah, the flashy thing. You just
Did you flashy thingy me?
Yeah.
Tell me the truth, Chuck. Did you flashy thingy me?
I did a flashy thingy. Everybody.
Please don't ask Chuck about anything that has flashing in it.
Your daily dose of sports and fun. This is the Morning Drive Podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
Time for this day in sports history. Today is Thursday, June the 4th, 2026. Here is Jeff McGuire.
Starting in 1940, the very first night baseball game at Forbes Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Pirates win 14-2 over the Boston Braves. San Francisco Giants' Hank Sauer and Bob Schmidt are the first in National League history to hit consecutive pinch hit home runs in a 10-9 win over the Milwaukee Braves. It's amazing to me that it took until 58 for that to happen.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
1964, some guy named Sandy tosses his third career no-hitter. Something like Koufax, I don't know. Beat Philly 3-0 in Philadelphia. 1974, NFL grants a franchise to the Seattle Seahawks.
They would do pretty well with that.
They'll have some good times.
Yeah.
It took them a while to win a Super Bowl, but they were really good, really fast.
I put this one in here just for Jamie today. 1989, Red Sox are leading the Blue Jays 10-0 in the 7th. They would lose 12-11 in the 12th for the Blue Jays' 12th consecutive victory at Fenway.
Nice.
And in 2004, Texas Tech rode the arm of Dallas Braden and the hot bats of Josh Brady, and the Red Raiders defeated Mississippi State 10-6 in the opening game of the NCAA Atlanta Regional. Braden had his best outing of the season as he struck out a career-high 11 batters and was 1 out away from a complete game. Brady, who had become a father on Tuesday of that week, went 4 for 5 with an RBI and picked up his 20th home run of the season and ran his season RBI total to 88. That's a bunch of RBI.
Mm-hmm. Sure is.
It is National Cheese Day.
Okay.
And Frozen Yogurt Day. I would not recommend putting the two together.
Yeah.
Big time happy birthday going out to Dallas Cowboy and Texas Tech Red Raider Terrence Steele, who turns 29. And Zaire Smith is 27.
Okay.
Angelina Jolie, 51, and Noah Wiley, 55. And on this day, 1944, U.S. Naval Forces seize one of Adolf Hitler's deadly submarines, the U-505, as it makes its way home after patrolling the Gold Coast of Africa. The German submarine was the first enemy warship captured on the high seas by the U.S. Navy since the War of 1812. And that is this day in sports history.
This day in sports history. New Home hopes to make some history today. Okay. The New Home baseball team is playing for a state championship this morning. They'll take on Iola in Class 2A Division 1 today at 9 a.m. Okay?
All right. Good luck. New Home.
Yep. 29-8 on the season.
You're there. You might as well go ahead and win it.
Right.
I mean, they came all that way.
What I'm saying.
Right. They're playing for a trophy. You might as well bring it home, right?
No doubt.
Yeah. So good luck to them. That's one piece of good news. I mean, it's not a whole lot of good news. Man, this guy's really sour this morning. He wants to send you to TCU after Lincoln Garcia goes to Texas and Eliad Chavez goes to Oklahoma. Man, that's bitter.
Can he have their paychecks? Because then he might go.
No, I don't think you wouldn't go to TCU ever, would you?
Why would I go to TCU? I don't think I fit at TCU.
No.
I mean, this guy apparently thinks I don't fit here.
Yeah. Somebody wants to know, Chuck, do you think your Jayhawks will make it to the College World Series? I couldn't care less, one. And the only thing I have in common with them is that they go to a school at a place where I happen to go to school. I couldn't tell you one name on that team. So,
well, maybe you should learn some of those names. Well, they're really good.
I know they are, but I mean,
I'm not saying you've got to make them your favorite team right now, but they are your alma mater.
Sure. I mean, I'll be happy if they make it.
You spent a lot of money at that school. You should be able to cheer for them.
Not as much as it probably costs today.
Sure.
That's the way it is.
That's the way inflation go.
Yeah, Lincoln Garcia going to Texas. Jamie?
I mean, if I'd rather him be at Texas than TCU.
Yeah, because you don't have to face him, right?
I'd rather him be at Texas than Baylor or Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona State.
I mean, once he's gone, he's gone. I really am not bothered by the fact that he's going to go play with the Longhorns. Once he's gone, he's gone. And I'd rather not have to play against him all the time. So. And
you're not really totally surprised.
I am not surprised. Yeah. Again, I had heard rumors of this for, I don't know, last month or so, maybe even more, 2 months, maybe, I don't know, that Lincoln to the Longhorns was a possibility.
Yeah, and this is probably a money deal too, right?
I would think it's a lot of things, but money being money being a big part of it. Obviously, they're a program that's really good, that plays in the SEC, that's got the ability to give him the chance to get to Omaha and have all the exposure and all that. And you're a program right now that's trying to figure it out again, right? Mm-hmm. And yes, I'm sure that they offered him probably more money than Texas Tech has to spend on their entire roster. I don't know that for certain. But
that's a pretty good guess.
It's probably somewhere in that facility, in that vicinity. Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Somebody reminds me, and I appreciate you reminding me, don't forget the Ropes Eagles. They're also playing for a state title.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Go Ropes.
Yeah. This, Jeff, they have the German U-505 in the Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago. That is a terrific museum. I've been to that. I'm sure they've added some stuff since I've been there, which was probably in late 80s. It's amazing. You should go if you get the chance. Yeah, that's a great museum if you get a chance to go to it. Let's see. Somebody wants to know if I have any advice for fans after last night. Be patient. Cheer hard.
Yeah, it's hard to be patient. You don't. I mean, it's only a 3-game series.
No, I know, but
like
I mean,
you got. I get that people are
anxious. Yeah,
anxious and disappointed, and again, I mean, it was like we've seen in these 9-inning games and these battles of back and forth and all that. And this was the first time it was just like, boom, you got punched in the mouth, and hey, this thing's over after the first.
Yeah, I mean, it really did feel that way.
I mean, I don't know. I felt like it was going to be really tough to come back and win that game. So anything that transpired after that was about, I guess, what I expected.
Yeah, it's just really obviously disappointing. We'll have game 2. Hey, never fear. It's not like New Home today. They're one and done. I mean, you got another game tonight, and we'll have it for you on 92.3 The Hub at 6:30. Play-by-play at 7 o'clock tonight.
What about Ropes?
Well, I think Ropes is in the same boat.
Okay,
yeah.
all right,
yeah.
Just making sure.
Yeah, they're in the same boat.
Yeah, I didn't want you to forget them again.
Oh no. There's so many things that are out there that people that they won't let me forget, and that's one of them. And I appreciate it. I appreciate all the help that folks can give me, and God, Lord knows I need it. Okay, I'll take any and all advice from folks. I won't necessarily implement all the advice that I get, because and Ropes, by the way, will play Burton for the 2A Division II title. Okay, so good luck to Ropes and good luck to New Home today. Hopefully everybody gets a win today.
This is the Morning Drive Podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
Football Monday after a loss.
There are a lot of similarities.
Should I just go ahead and tell everybody the key phrase that just really sets them off?
Don't you dare.
Don't talk about any cakes.
Unless we're talking about crab cakes and football. That's it.
This is a different world nowadays. There's no reason to let any cakes bake.
Yeah.
It's not about development. It's about win now.
I know. Well, I mean,
especially with this softball program.
Sometimes the homemade cake takes a little bit more than the store-bought cake, the cake in the box kind of deal.
The cake baking has nothing to do with the situation at softball.
Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
So, yes, don't say it.
Okay.
Because then we would have to say, that makes no sense.
This from the Yates Flooring Center chat line. Just as predicted, all of the longtime softball fans, all the way back to 2025, are now smarter than Coach Glasgow. The same way our 2014 baseball fans are smarter than Tadlock. That is typical Tech. Okay.
I think that's probably typical a lot of fan bases.
Yeah. Wow. We get a communique from Gordo. We've not heard from Gordo in quite some time.
Okay.
Dear Chuck, how are you? I am fine, boss. I'm having Orange Bowl flashbacks with the way we played last night. Can you please give a locker room pep talk to help the rest of your viewers/listeners shake our post-game hangover? I appreciate the Quick Kick brothers listening to us this morning on the morning drive. Just so you know, love you, Gordo. P.S. Please tell Jeff that Gordo says hello, and he's a big fan of Jeff's work. Are you Gordo? Are you like Deep Throat? Are you
I'm
Gordo?
not Deep Throat, nor am I Gordo, no.
Okay. I think the pep talk is you got Nyjeri Kennedy to pitch today, and they probably don't have Kavan to pitch today. I think that's the pep talk. Kind of find a way to wake up the bats a little bit.
Well, first off, I think if they wanted, they could absolutely pitch Kavan. So
I guess, but maybe they won't. Maybe they will. Who knows?
Maybe they won't, but I don't think you need a pep talk.
The fans maybe need the pep talk. But,
well, maybe. I don't know. I'll leave that up to you, but I don't. What do you have to say to your team at this point besides, if they don't know the situation, right?
They're aware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not like, hey, well, I need you guys to play harder today.
Mm-hmm.
I think they played hard yesterday. I think they're well aware of the situation.
Yeah.
And the dire situation you're in. If you lose, your season is over.
Right.
If you win the next 2 days, you are national champions.
Yeah, flags fly forever and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I would guess they're aware.
Okay.
I guess they probably have social media and cable and all that good stuff.
TikTok and chit chat and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll have it for you tonight at 6:30. Balls and Strikes at 7.
I'm shocked that we've gotten this far into the show and nobody has suggested that Jason Williams fly back in.
I know, right?
Like, that it's his fault for the loss, or he was our good luck charm, or something that we need him back.
Mm-hmm. That's really kind of bizarre, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess. I would. I'm not going to disagree with you. I don't know the specifics of the situation, so I don't want to comment too much on it. But he's there to support his kid, and apparently feels like he was being a distraction, so he left. Yeah. Whether it was his decision or somebody told him to do it, I have no idea.
Yeah, strongly suggested.
Yeah, I have no idea. But, you want him to get to watch his kid just like any other dad.
Right. He said, people thinking that I'm trying to make this about me. It ain't about me, man. It's about these girls. Let them do their thing. They're the ones out there playing the games. That's how I've cheered. That's how I've always cheered, and that's how I'll continue to cheer when I'm at the games. He also said he might be back.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
Pull out all the stops.
Yeah.
It feels like any help we can get at this point, we'll take it.
He said while he won't be attending games in person, he said he'll be watching them from home and cheering as loud as when he was in person. Think we'll hear from him from his in-home viewing?
I don't know, possibly.
It is sad though that you can't. You feel like that you can't watch your daughter play. That's sad to me. But I don't know that he was a distraction. But who knows? Maybe he feels like he was.
I'd have to have been there to speak to that. So yeah. I don't really know.
Yeah, he said, I'm actually headed back to Orlando right now. I'm not in Oklahoma City no more, bro. I feel like I was feeling too much heat out there, to be honest with you, bro. It was all about me. Greg and I decided as a dad to come on back and let them girls shine, bro. I had my shine. Mine's over. It's time for them girls to shine. So I'm just going to step back and watch it on TV this weekend, bro. Just like you guys.
That was fun. Well, he got to see
nobody told him to leave. And the decision to go home was his own.
Okay, well, there you go.
Okay. He goes, you never know with me, bro. Depends on which way the wind's blowing, so we'll see in terms of him coming back. Bro.
Rob?
Yeah. I blame Clint for not eating cat food yesterday. He ate a can Monday, and the Red Raiders won 2 against Bama.
I'm totally fine with you guys requesting he do it again.
That's got to be one of the dumbest things I've ever heard somebody do. And I asked them about it, and they said, well, the chat line picked it for us. I'm like, first of all, betting on the Royals, we need to send him off to rehab, betting on the Royals. And then eating cat food, it's like, yeah, to have his brain examined. It's like,
I mean, have you met Clint?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not throwing shade. I'm just saying he could have his head examined before he ate the cat food.
Yeah.
Chuck Heinz just said that somebody needs to have their brain examined. It's Kansas on Kansas violence there.
Yeah.
I feel like we're finding a common theme here.
Craziness, I mean, or just
from
that state?
From people from Kansas.
That state, yeah.
Yeah.
Not sure if you've already talked about it. We have, but I thought Sam Lincoln did a great job for not pitching in a bit and coming into the game on that stage. Yes. Yeah.
Took up some innings, gave you a shot, kept you close enough that you felt like you had a shot, and just never got the offense going. Besides the Mia Williams home run.
What kind of advice do you think Coach Tadlock would give us today? Like if he were to say, Jamie,
he would give us?
Yeah, just like this, us as fans.
Better.
Us as fans and stuff,
Man, just worry about what you can do in the future and
stay in the moment.
Yeah, not what happened yesterday, which it's two good teams and small margin for error, and you just have to go out there and win the day today, and you do that by winning the first at bat and the next one, whether you're on offense or whether you're pitching, whatever. You just focus on what there is right there in front of you.
Flag on the play. You're saying what Tim Tadlock would say with that, a Texas draw is invalid. You're fined 5 minutes.
I don't do that.
He doesn't do that. That's my shtick. 7:25.
And everybody else.
The Morning Drive podcast from Double T 97.3 is presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction. Jamie's question of the day on Double T 97.3 is brought to you by Connecticut of West Texas.
Remember yesterday when I always say this delicately, questioned your teasing choices?
Right.
Okay.
Was that a good one?
I think you just did a great job there.
Okay, thank you.
You just did a great job there. Yesterday, Joey McGuire chit-chatted with some Red Raider fans in San Antonio, and one of the things that he mentioned is that there is a major announcement coming with an upcoming Blue Blood program for the Red Raiders on their football schedule in 2027 and 2028. See, that was a terrific tease you gave right there, Chuck.
I'm on it this morning, man.
You nailed it. So I have two questions, two answers. And Arkansas can be an answer.
Okay.
Both times, actually.
Okay.
I want to ask you, who do you think it's going to be, and who do you want it to be?
Man. Rob wrote, and I talked about this just a little bit yesterday, and he brought up USC as a potential. I'd love to do a home and home with them, but man, the one that I think would just be, it wouldn't just be randomly delicious. It would just be outright delicious, and that would be Notre Dame here, Notre Dame there. I think just as much as I dislike them and dislike their kind of chosen one status and their holier than thou attitude and the fact that you've always got to include their athletic director no matter who his name is or hers in all the discussions with the conference commissioners. Well, the conference commissioners and the Notre Dame athletic director met today. So give me Notre Dame, home and away. Did I answer the question good enough?
Remember I said there's two answers.
Oh, 27 and 28.
No.
Who do you think?
And who do you want?
Okay. Okay, I think and I want Notre Dame.
You think we signed a contract with Notre Dame?
Okay. You can answer the same one for both.
Yeah.
That's
you can
fine.
do that.
That's two
That is
answers.
fair.
Thinking.
I don't think for a second you actually believe that, but I'll let you say that right now. Who do I think? Man, when it's classified as a blue blood, that changes this conversation. because I don't know that I would consider like Arkansas or
They're not.
Auburn a blue blood.
Alabama.
I don't think you're signing Alabama.
Notre Dame makes sense because of the nature of their kind of business.
Sure. I'm going to go with USC as think who I want as a Red Raider fan. I would like to play the Aggies again.
Oh, that's good. That's
Okay.
I would also
Longhorns? Over the Longhorns?
Yeah. We're playing enough of the Longhorns right now in softball. I'm ready to. We haven't played the maroon and silver in quite some time.
Man, it's always exciting when we.
Wes
do.
Walker highlights are getting light.
Okay.
I think there is just so much talk and buzz about USC that I think that's who it's going to be.
Okay.
I think it's going to end up being USC. Who I want, and I think it could be a possibility. I have no idea if this is true or not, but I want Penn State.
Oh.
Because to me, they're a blue blood. I don't think they will be dominant with the coaching change and all that. I think it'll, take them a minute. And I think that I feel like it has a chance because if the coaches got along in the Big 12, then wouldn't Rocco Beck say, yeah, I'm open to that? Not Rocco Beck, but Matt Campbell.
Matt Campbell. Yeah.
Rocco's his quarterback. I don't think the quarterback makes the schedule. Yeah. Anyway, I think that I think Campbell would, if he and McGuire got along, that he would be open to that. And so I love the thought of the Red Raiders playing there. And I love the thought of Penn State in their sweet uniforms coming and playing here. I would really like that one.
Would you like them?
And I don't have strong hatred for Penn State, so it wouldn't be like bitter anything.
I still have, unfortunately, I still have memories of that Penn State game up there that we should have won with Spike. I know some guys that went to that game and really enjoyed going to Happy Valley. I mean, it's a trek to get there. It's not the easiest place to get to. But man,
why should we have won?
Well, because Bobby Ingram made a heck of a catch on the sideline. We had that game won, and then
that sounds like they made a play.
And then he made a play. He made a great play, and then they kicked the winning field goal. But
again, that's how I remember it.
The story goes, and I forget what the score was at halftime, but the story goes, and there's probably somebody listening who was in the locker room when Spike said this. I think all he said to the team at the half was, "Boys, when we win this game, I want you to carry me off the field."
Okay.
Sounds like Spike, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there was other strategies that were discussed, but that's what Spike said.
That sounds like a could have. That game to me says could have won that game, not should have. When you say should have, that means
that was a late.
You fumbled it away. You throw a late pick six. He
made an incredible
You should have
catch.
taken a knee. Yeah, I mean
the Baylor not fumble.
Yeah, I mean.
Somebody says this: Aggies are not anywhere close to a blue blood. I mean.
See, I didn't take it as who we wanted to play had to be a blue blood. If that's the case, I messed up the question.
No.
I would not have said A&M at that point.
Yeah.
I think the rivalry factor elevates them to make it fit in this conversation, but I think that's fair to a certain degree. Yeah, I mean,
somebody says they want a home and home with Georgia. JB says that. That's a Texas name right there. JB.
Okay.
JB over here. JB says, "I want this." I don't know if JB talks like that, but JB says
he probably thinks I'm soft and wants me out of West Texas too.
They want to run us all out.
This is the Morning Drive Podcast from Double T 97.3, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction.
Jamie Lent and Jeff McGuire. I'm Chuck Heinz. Great to have you with us today. We come to you from the First United Bank studio. And take your thoughts and comments on the Yates Flooring Center chat line. It's been It's been an interesting morning. Everybody's got opinions. So tired of seeing everyone say we fight best with our back against the wall. Jamie, have you ever been in a fist fight? Somebody responded to that, said, I saw Jamie fight off a mob of degenerates with his bare hands, with his back against the wall.
Wow. They weren't degenerates. They were just Jayhawk fans.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, it is the power hour, so I can tell you the story. First off, I had an older brother, so pretty much, I mean, I still do have an older brother. Mm-hmm. Pretty much every day growing up, there was fist fights involved. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, he's a big guy, and he was, the typical older brother bully type. So, mm-hmm. Yeah.
Does he listen to our fine radio program?
Good gosh, no. When we lived in the same town and I was on the radio, he would get so annoyed when people would come up to him and say, "Oh, your brother just said this," or "Did you hear this?" And he is still to this day is so proud of himself to say, "I had to listen to that dude talk about sports every day of my life. You think I'm going to listen to him on the radio now?"
Would you give him like stats over the Cheerios or the Captain Crunch or the
probably
randomly delicious?
We were probably just watching a game, and it was clear that I knew more about it than he did. That probably made him mad.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll tell you since it's a power hour, I'll tell you my fist fight story or my fight story. Mm-hmm. I lived in a town where there was a junior college, a community college in town. So lots of college kids in our town, and walked into the New York pizzeria one night.
Okay.
One night, and it was packed, and it was my best friend and I and our two girlfriends, and we walked in, sat down at a booth. Okay, very casual, right? Well, apparently one of these college kids thought that we were staring them down or something. I have no idea. So he comes over. We're sitting down in the booth. This guy comes over. And while my friend who's sitting across from me is sitting there in the booth, he basically, puts him in a headlock. Okay. He says, "Why are you guys staring at us?" And we're like, I don't know, no idea what you're talking about. We may have been looking up at the board to see the prices, or
sure.
I don't know. But so he puts my friend in a headlock, and so he's in a seated position where he can't really protect himself, defend himself, right? The guy's like leaning on top of him. So I stand up and I kind of grab the guy's arms and just wrench him off of Sean's head. Mm-hmm. Okay. And somewhat, I mean, obviously there was some physicality there, but I didn't like bow up and have my hands like, "Let's go."
I was really impressed by that.
Oh, sure. Whatever. Yeah. So I do that, and then I immediately sit back down, and he's like, "Well," I don't remember his exact words, but "Why are you guys trying to pick a fight with us? What's your deal?" And so my mouth got me in trouble here. And I said, "I tell you what, let's the four of us go at it. You and your buddy, me and my buddy. Let's go. We'll meet you outside in 10 minutes. If we're not there in 10 minutes, just go ahead and start without us." And
that's funny.
Everybody at our booth started laughing, to which I turned and looked at my girlfriend, and as I turned back, he punched me right across the face, without me looking. Mm-hmm. And before I could even move, the defensive tackle on our football team had leveled this guy, and I sat there in the booth with this kid, Eric Slim Thomas. Okay, you know how big he was because his name was Slim.
Slim, right? Yeah.
Just sitting on top of this guy, pounding him in the face. And it was at that point that we all got thrown out. So I never got to.
For you that night.
I did not get any pizza. I never got to fight back, but that was my experience with a fight with anybody besides my brother in my whole entire life.
That's good.
Yeah, I did get punched. I didn't throw any punches.
Did you get a black eye out of it?
I don't think so. I think it was more like the cheek
just
or whatever.
Just a mark or something.
Yeah.
Jamie, your brother sounds like Ray's big brother Robert on Everybody Loves Raymond.
Albert, I cannot tell you how many times people say I remind them of that guy.
Of Ray.
Of Ray.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, you remind me of Ray.
Yeah.
I mean, and I mean that as a compliment.
Yeah, I like the show. It's a funny show, and I like his character, so I don't take it as a shot.
Jay says, Jamie es un bandido. Okay.
Whatever that means.
That you're a bandit. Not piling on, but I thought the Red Raiders didn't play very inspired last night. They seemed tight. You don't see them make that many mistakes, like being out of position.
Yeah, I mean, somebody on the chat line mentioned that sometimes the ball just finds holes.
Yeah.
And their infield hits were there. Again, it's hard to not say that there were 2 misplays in that first inning.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, that's a ball that Jackie Liss is going to make the play on 9 out of 10 times, or maybe 95 out of 100.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't make the play, and Spearman just misjudged a fly ball. I mean, she's a slap. I was surprised that it carried that far because she's slapping at it. The girl who hit it, a left-handed hitter, it was a slap hitter. And she wasn't in the box, trying to hit a home run. She slapped at it, but it lined and carried well. She misjudged it, and she took a step or 2 in and then couldn't recover. So I don't think it was the nerves. I don't know, but it was. They just misplayed a couple balls at the bad time.
At the wrong time, yeah.
And it cost you 3 runs in that inning, and that's, that ultimately just completely changed the game.
Suntex Hank writes in, he said, if we get the University of Spoiled Children, I've never heard them referred to like that, USC, in a home game, I'll be happy to drive the 400 miles from my place to the LBK to watch the game. Okay. All right. Somebody says this, I saw the greatness of Mr. Hot Dogs driving his replica Boss Hog Caddy the other day. Just so you know, love you. That's from Gordo. It's a couple from Gordo. Bobby Hot Dogs wants to know what's on my business card. Salesman extraordinaire, head man of the morning drive, handshake enthusiast, silver-tongued devil. Silver-tongued devil. Okay. This pal dog probably blows grass clippings into the street. Yeah, he probably does. Bobby Hot Dogs. Bobby Hot Dogs.
This has been the Morning Drive Podcast, presented by Cantex Roofing and Construction. Check out our library of Double T 97.3 podcasts at doublet97.3.com.